Alright folks, welcome to another day. We're coming close to the end of month 2, and if you see the progress, let's look at our profile. Let's look at the rapid rating. We've reached 1905. What is it's not been like we've not played much games, but the Blitz we played decent games, 200 odd games. We're at 1800 on Blitz and 1931 on Bullet. But of course, this is the Leech's ratings. The actual FIDE ratings would be 300 points lower than this. So we are at 1500 FIDE. We are reaching target is 1800 FIDE, which translates to a Blitz rating of 21 to 2200 online. So we're going to be working towards that. And our puzzle rating is improved slightly. It is at 2300. But yes, we are not consistent. We've been increasing, decreasing. We are trying to break through from there. Alright, so just a quick recap of the month. We've played one tournament in the month. It's been a rapid tournament. We'll see if next month we will be probably playing one more tournament. Yes, next month we'll be playing another tournament, the classical tournament, rapid tournament, blitz tournament, all of that we'll be playing next month. So we have a few tournaments lined up, but that is alright. We are anyways practicing. The whole tournament is part of practice. So what we're going to do is we're going to follow our routine, which is we start with the puzzle stick, and we are at the puzzle stick 30. We are of course targeting a bit higher. Here, as we can see, alright, we do have a check, and then we have a fork. Is that the combination that we're looking at? Check, is there a way? I don't think so, there's a way. And we have this fork. Gives up the rook. Yes, that was a pretty good one, not a tricky one, a decent one, an easy one. So we have a couple of checks here. So rook check. Is there a way to run? Yeah, you can run here as such, but then we have this check. King runs here, then this is probably a mate. So check, pawn has to take, so we cannot go for not take. Pawn takes, rook takes. Now then, where is the escape path? Escape path is the same. Check. He has to go there. Check. And I think the same sequence, but then probably played out after a couple of one extra pawn, extra move there by just taking it. They're gonna play the whole thing without doing that as well. All right. So let's see what's happening here. Here, of course, it's like white's a pawn up. We have this row taken care of by this rook here. King cannot come there, and we have a possibility of this check which blocks this row off. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 moves, possible moves here. So is that the way, or we can try to go for the ladder mate, which is check, comes here, check, comes here, then we have this check and we win this. Okay, so let's say he will go towards the rook. So ladder mate formation. Look here, check, look here, check, and then you have this. So I don't think so. Again, we can do the skewer. So take and skewer. So let's try the other way around. Check, check, 1, 2. And we saw that if you do this check, then you have take, and then you lose on the skewer. What if you go the other side? Let's say you just go the other side. You just check. It goes here. Check. Goes here, check, and it's a mate, so we cannot go that way. Alright, it's a simple ladder mate formation, and then we take on the skewer. Okay, great. So now here, let's see what's happening. It's fairly early on in the game, move number 11, so it's a fairly early game, but we just lost our queen, which means we were hoping for a mating sequence. Isn't it a single move mate? Okay, I don't know why it is a puzzle number 34. It should have come a lot earlier. Single move mates are fairly earlier. But we have an option to take. Then the king comes in. King can stop. And my king is more active. Is that the whole puzzle? Active king versus inactive king. And we have to try and find difference. Okay, why can't... There's only one move that's right. There are two possibilities. If I come here, comes here, come here, come. I need to move in. The question is, what's the problem with this? I think it's like a ratey kind of a puzzle where you go here, and if the king comes in, then we do do something. Okay, so I can still continue. And then we still continue. That's a ratish puzzle, I feel. If you remember what he takes, and then what if I play this? It's a draw because we are too slow towards it. Yeah. Okay, great. So I was right. It was a ratish puzzle. Here I have this check. I have this check. I have a queener. What's the defense? Check. King comes here, and then I just queen and check. There is a problem which I'm not able to figure it out. Right, if I queen, he has a check and all of that. Do I have something better here? I have this check here. No, I don't. Why don't I simply queen? And I'll take. There's no mate. Okay, I was right. My theory was correct. We are at 36, so which is good. Don't I have this queener? So pawn push, and queen. There's no stopping. And if the knight bishop comes, he just push. It's a blunder. Why didn't he take it? Oh, that's not possible. I can just push, and I can still push. And it's the queen. Okay, so here what's happening, folks? Alright, let's see what's happening. Materially they are up. Massive material up, I would say. They have a full bishop and 2 pawns extra. So they are fairly strong in this position. If I don't find anything soon, it's lost. Now where is his opponent doesn't have a check, which is great. And I have this mating threat. This queen here and queen here mate. The question is, how do you defend against it? I don't know how you can defend against it. Yes, this is how you defend against it. Sounds fair. Check, king comes here. Check. Take. Rook takes. It's a simple free piece situation. Does he have a check after that? I don't see a check after that. Yeah, he has to take it, else it's a mate. So okay, great. So we did get a piece, queen in fact, and then the match is lost. Here I guess it's about opposition. So rook takes, queen takes, king takes, and then I have the opposition, and so I'm winning. Okay, so I can take it, right? I still have a free move, which I will utilize. Alright folks, so let's try this. We are at watch number 40 actually, and we are a few minutes, 8 minutes into this. So check, king comes here, check, king goes there, and it's a mate. I don't see an easy way to defend here. That's the way to defend. Check, king comes here. This is still a mate. So, alright folks, we are at 40. Can we do 42, 41? We have 1 more minute of puzzle practice of puzzles before we jump into some endgame. Let's try some endgame or opening today. I think we did some endgame yesterday, but I think we didn't do a good job. So let's do some endgame today. Again, as a refresher. But let's see how do we continue. Check. The king moves away, and then I just get in. I think that's how it would work. Pawn takes, king takes, king takes, king. And this pawn's lost. But if I do give this check, no, that doesn't help. Rook takes, king takes, and I need to take this, and he will just take this back. It's not working. But if I play this here, yes, because I'm going to queen first on this, right? Okay, I think it's time folks. Let's see. I'm going to stop here with the puzzle stick. We're going to get into puzzles. Alright folks, so as we said, we're going to do some rook pawn endings, which I remember I'm struggling in, and let's need some practice. So let's go to a rook pawn ending. Where is that? Yeah, practical rook endings. I think I've jumped a couple of steps. Let's go a step back. Let us go to intermediate rook endings first. I think I just skipped through this part. I'm solving Vancura Position. All right, let's look at this. All right, so I'm not sure how do we do this. So okay, what I understood from what I'm reading up here is that this king will try to sit here. So I don't know what to do. So let's say just go here. No. Check. 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 I just keep giving check because you cannot go and hide. So once he comes back to queen side, if I give a check, he's going to come back here and he'll come here. So let's just go back. And once he does that, you go to a6. And this is a drawn rook endgame because the king can never enter. And if the king does enter, let me just quickly go down this board. The king, rook, if the king comes in, you go here, king goes there, check. Goes there, check. You can just keep playing this all day long. Alright, now this is the Vancura position. This is the long side defense. Okay. And here we just wait for the rook to move away and then keep checking. I guess that's the case. And then check. 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 And go back here. And you just win the piece and you win the match. Okay, draw the match. Sorry, that's my mistake. That's the frontal defense where you keep checking. You don't allow the pawn to progress, and you keep checking because you are not able to build the bridge. And you keep doing this forever. So there's a frontal defense. We have the long side defense. With the Vancura position, where we wait for the a7 and then figure out a drawn position. When does this not work? Alright, this doesn't work. Why doesn't it not work? Okay. So now I can try and push the pawn. If we use a check, we go here. If he goes here, go here, go here. I can just come here and the response cut off. Alright. How do we progress? Go here, play rook c1. Then we start this threat, then push the pawn. We push the pawn further. Here I have to play rook d1 plus, and then push the pawn. Here we play this check, then king comes in. Now I can just, this king is cut off and I can just come here or something like that, and we can try and win. Computer still thinking. Safely promote the pawn. Pawn is promoting. Let's try again. So here we have A file, we can go wait here and then put the rook here and push the pawn. It's taking some time for the, or I think there's some problem with leeches. Pawn endings, it's taking some time. Last time also we had the same problem. Right, is it my internet issue? Is it the leeches issue? I'm not sure. Alright folks, I think we'll pause here. We spent only 5 minutes on the end games, but let's do a few matches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a few matches today. Let's see, again, it's not been a great day in terms of the amount of endgame practice I was able to do. There's some issue, which is why it's struggling. Now let's see if I'm getting a few games in. Alright, we've got a game, and the game is against 1820, slightly better than me at this point in time in terms of the rating alone. Alright, so this one, what I typically do is I go for this, and the point he's trying to make is that there is one discovered attack somewhere in the middle game that can create some problems, but I'm going to generally venture top this. Generally negates most of the advantage of white, but it's not really a problem. He's going to castle the opposite side, and alright, let's just open up the bishop. Now again, I need to find a developmental move. Let me close this first of all for any discourse, then I'm going to open up, move the queen away somewhere. Yeah, I want to move the queen away. Pawn push, I'll just simply... Alright, I lost a pawn unnecessarily. Yeah, that was stupid. I should have moved the other way. But okay, no issues. Let's give up a pawn. Am I just giving up a pawn? Yeah, it's just a pawn. I have to move the rook in. The queen goes back. And I'm just giving back the pawn. Okay. Alright, now I have this, for which I'll get this. Oh, I don't get that now. Just relax. Let's go back here. It's protected. You take. I take. No issues. Oh, I have to take it this way. And then the king sits here and the rook moves over to that place. Okay. No issues. I have this pawn. This here. I was hoping to move the queen away. Let me simply do that and give up this. That's fine. It's okay. Now I have the rook moving around. And the knight coming in. Knight comes here. It's alright. Let's move the queen out. Alright folks, let's see what's happening here. We have I take, doesn't work. Alright, this is a problem. Okay, so let me just protect the pawn and then let me exchange off the rooks. And then I have some options. I have bishop takes pawn, pawn push, then queen check. Then I get in, I don't know how I'll play this, but I think I have a few options. Alright. So let me calculate this. Bishop takes pawn, pawn push to trap the bishop, then queen check, king comes out, then the king goes, queen goes in. Then it's a problem. So let me first start off with exchanging of some of the rooks to simplify the position. And then I can try this in some sort of a sequence there. The king's escape square is this. I don't have a way to protect it. He doesn't want the exchange, and I was okay with the exchange. Now I have to put my rook on this open file. And I have this option of taking the pawn and then just simply coming. Okay, no, they have a discover attack. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Play it here. Not sure what's the utility, but I don't like it sitting here. Okay, so the knight comes back in. Alright folks, let's take a second here. Let's see if there are tactics. I think there should be some tactics. Like this is slightly better. I feel they're slightly better placed. Now I have an option to close this whole thing down, opening up this square, but then I'm going to sit here, or I'm going to put the rook here, rook here. Okay, why can't I put pressure on this pawn? Well, the problem is that the pawn push is troublesome, so let me just block the pawn push, and then I can try to put pressure on this specific item. What is the threat? What is the threat? This is protected. There's no check here. There's no check here. If the rook comes here, I'm going to just play this here, allowing this exchange. Then he has. If I take, and now this pawn's free. I don't know if it's free, but I thought it's free. Knight is doing a good job, and I'll just simply. Oh, that is the problem with that. Now he can take this. Alright folks, I think I messed up a bit. Okay, no issues. Let me live with it. And he gets this piece. But then I have this check, mate. So he still doesn't have it. And he has one check protecting that mate. Then I come back and then he can take it. Okay, great. I think I'm losing a piece, but that's okay. Let's see how I can fight out of this situation. Of course, it's I missed that intermezzo. Yes, very good move, and he can now take it. Then, what can I target? What is a weakness that I can target in this position? Is there a weakness? There are a couple of weaknesses. He doesn't have a check, first of all. Second of all, I have this check here trying to pick up this pawn. No issues, let's play that. I have this check here, this pawn push would support it. I have this check. I can harass him a little bit. Let's see folks, let's see. 2 pawns for a piece. And yeah, I missed an intermezzo. So that's the learning. Intermezzo still a problem. Now I have this fork. I get the pawn. This check doesn't exist. Of course, he will be targeting my pawns. Not easy, but they can, of course, we'll be trying to target the pawns. Alright, how do I proceed? I need the queen to get back to this side of the board. I want the knight to target this pawn, but there's no straightforward way for me to do that. And this check is painful. But let's target this pawn, let him defend it. Alright, there's no time, sorry. I need to defend this pawn. He can defend it this way, then I get an entry back to this side of the board. 39 seconds on the clock. 3 pawns for a piece. Still there is no check, so I'm going to find entry. Let's just play a move just to be continuing in the game. Alright, so I have this check. I have this check. Simply take it, then get entry on this side of the board. So main problem for me was the queen was just stuck on the other side of the board. I wanted it back on this side of the board, and then I'm going to continue playing the ganch. The match is I need the queens off, and then I don't need the queens off. I need the queens on the board, and I need to keep harassing the black king. Alright, let's just give a few checks. I can create a passer on this side of the board. Alright, I just know, I think the queens off, I want queens off the board, and I want to create a passer on this side. So let's see how that goes. Currently knight is a bit standard, and I want just to create a passer. So the knight is planned to come here. I'm going to first play it here. Once he comes here, I'm going to that's okay. I'm going to just forget about that side and trying to create a passer on this side of the board. As simple as that. And I have a passer, this one, which is going to be a bit of a trouble for black. You can take all the pawns, but then this pawn is going to probably decide the game. If he goes too far away, it's a problem for him. So I'm going to just continue, give up pawns, but then go for a passer. Alright, so I'm controlling this entry, king entry, and I'm going to continue pushing for this passer. Yes, please. Come in. There's a check. I come here. Okay, so now I have a passer. Yeah, it's lost. Is it? It's not lost. The match is not lost. Match is fine. You can play. Okay. He's won the match, but yeah, I think it was an okay match. I blundered something in the end game, I feel. But let's see. Okay, he drew the match. Okay, thank God. Lost match, drawn. So it's a draw match, but he was completely winning. He blundered in the end game. I blundered in the middle game. So we just traded blows, drew a match. Completely lost match for me. Yeah, that's sufficient number of blunders have happened. I had good chances. With black, I was actually completely winning. Oh, sorry, he was completely. I was white. I was completely winning. So let's learn. It's a blunders galore, 7 mistakes. Should have taken the other way around. Okay. Okay, be more patient. Here, take. I should have simply taken. Rook into the game. Here, I was completely winning because of some mistake. It's the blunder. Should I have? No. Should have taken this pawn. Like, I think that is one of the things that I kept thinking. I should have put this here. I'm putting pressure on this. I'll take it. I'm winning a piece pawn. Yeah, I think there's a nice little fork which I missed. Yeah, this was a clearly a mistake. I was better off, and then I just blundered. I think I should have played Rook h1 right up front. Yes, because then that would not work. Here, I think I should have simply brought this back. Give him check. Oh, it's a mate in one. Here, check. Here, and there's no way to go forward. I had a drawing chance. Here, I was winning. That's interesting. Yes, that's because, okay, it's not winning. It's clearly drawn. No. Should I have played this one? Yes. Check. Then you come here. It takes. Sorry. It takes, then I push. Further push. Oh, in fact, I should have just taken this pawn. Interesting. I should have pushed it. Defense. I have no idea how to play this. These endgames are fairly hard. Should I play this here? It's a drawn endgame, but how? Okay, not clear. Oh, controlling that. Still possible. Oh, I should have tried this. Yeah, because he takes, then I try to push. Then we can try it. Of course, opponent just blundered after this, and then it was lost. So let's play one more game. As you can see, it's a blunders galore game that has happened, most of them in the fairly complex middle game and end game situations that I have struggled. But okay, no issues. Let's play one more and maybe two more, and then we can stop. Alright, let's see. I'm playing black against a 1850, which is good quality opponent. I drew a last one, but let's see how this one goes. Okay, Alapin. So I need to learn a bit more on Alapin. I generally exchange these off. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we can do here. So I haven't faced this structure, but I want to defend, hoping to take this. That happens, and if he pushes, then I put my knight here and then attack this. Then he does that. I don't know. I'm not used to this opening. Alpin, and we saw that in the tournament game as well. Alright, so not clear. How do we play this? So let me first develop my pieces. I don't know. As I said, I think I'm just not comfortable with this opening in this pawn structure. And let me just simply develop. And then I'll see how it goes. So let's see. Alright folks, as you can see, my opening weaknesses is getting exposed in this match of the uncomfortableness with Alpin pawn structures. Of course, you know, he's trying to develop. Alright, let me see where to put my bishop. What if I play this, targeting this, he'll play the bishop there. Make sense. Play this pawn takes, pawn takes, pawn takes, pawn takes, pawn takes. Still there's no pawn push. I can stabilize center. I think that's the way to go. Pawn push, pawn push, pawn takes, and then e5, simply stabilizing the clearly stabilizing the center, blocking the center. The pawns sticking these pawns to where they are. Right. So I think I'll just continue with my plan. My plan was to stick the center, which is stuck, and then I'll develop this bishop here. Actually, this is not the right square. I feel it should have just put it in e7, but okay, no issues. I'll put the bishop here, this here, castle. Right, I think we are fine. Pawn push. If bishop comes here, pawn push. Taking this, closes, open. All right. Now this is a question mark. And then I'm going to put my bishop. If the bishop comes, knight comes to b5, I'm going to put bishop b8, protecting it. And then I'm going to kick this fellow away. If he comes here, I'm going to exchange these off. Should I exchange? I knew that this was coming. You would want to open that up. You would want to further. Let me exchange these off. What a miss. It's a pretty bad miss. Okay, 2 pieces for a pawn. I'll take it. And I think I'm losing this as well. But the king safety is, of course, under question after this. Bishop takes, which is okay. I have a castle. And I have kick, queen here. I have some options available. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to I have no idea what to do here. Try to kick the guy. He takes, I take. King sits here, rook sits here, and I'm going to play. Oh my god, I just simply gave this away. Okay. Ashes. So then let me move. First threaten mate in 1. Okay, this is a blunder. It's a blunder because I'm losing the rook. Something completely wrong with the way I played it. no idea. I just lost. I think I just resigned. This is a lost game. I think I don't know what I was doing. I want to analyze this carefully. Of course, I was completely lost. Alright, this is not the perfect one. Here I'm better. I didn't see a fork. I did not go for king safety. I made things worse. Alright folks, it's a terrible game, terrible loss. Analysis says that I just blundered up for pin and then just blundered something else as well. So I think there's no point looking at this. Let's look at one more game folks. Things are looking pretty poor today and I've been losing points. So what about the points? Let's see. Alapin weakness exposed. You can say is the problem in the second match as such. But let's see. I just need to stop this one push. It's castling the queen side, so then I will have to show some threats. So let me start off with my threats because I want him to fear me pushing. So I'm going to push this and push this. So basically I need to ensure that he does not feel that it's very easy for him to attack me. So I need to show him that there are some threats so that he does not happily castle and then start doing the pawn storm on this side of the board. He starts off with the pawn storm because now he can do this. Just a second. Yeah, I can play this. He does this, takes, take, and then I'm going to put my knight here on this edge of the board, and then I am going to continue with my pawn storm. So I just started with the pawn storm because he's preparing that side. Excuse me. Alright, so what is his plan is he's just continuing his pawn storms and I'm continuing my pawn storms. Not sure what needs to be done, but okay, this is a pawn loss. Some mistake. Alright, let me just. I am not sure what's wrong with me today, but I have. Alright, folks, let's think for a minute. I'm not doing blunder check continuously, and I'm continuously losing material. So let me start targeting. Develop pieces, patiently convert, patiently develop. Alright, currently of course it's not possible with the kind of pawn structure he has. I've blundered sufficiently enough. Alright, I am sure what I'm doing. I'm going to just push this, pushing this. I am totally stranded. I'm pretty clueless at this point in time, but let's fight, folks. It's a completely lost game, positionally lost game, but we are fighting. At least we are trying to fight. So I am doing okay at this point. Okay. think I'll have to call it a day because of the quality of my game has been really poor throughout the day today, and it's quite bad and depressing the way I have played this match. But let's just, I don't know. There is no hope in this position. Response lost. Okay, let me stack this. Get in, try to fill the fortress. Try to now then open this up. Exchange, 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 and then claim. Queen side castle is not great. Queen side is correct. Okay, let's activate my knight. Bishop goes, I feel might go back, or it's there. Okay, it's going back. And then right. Is there a trap somewhere? Something. Pieces are stranded. Let me just try to reroute my knight somewhere. Try to open up his king side. His pawn's lost. So we are 3 pawns down and 0 development in, and we are just it's looking terrible. And this is the second match back to back where I am so poor out of the opening that I lost a match in the first few moves. Okay, so yeah, no issues. So he takes bishop. He'll do me a favor by taking it. Because finally I have somewhere I can breathe in a lost position with 3 pawns down with no hope. But he is going to inflict more misery. At least hoping to inflict more misery. Okay, so I'm going to just play this stiff move here. The bishop. Here, check, move the king out. Move the king out is not working. I need to get the bishop in, because if I move the king out, knight takes, bishop takes, knight, bishop takes. It's not so straightforward. Okay, let's just feel the pain of poor opening choices and see how it goes. Forcing this exchange. I think in Resigned, but let me see how he finishes in style. My guess would be a check, the bishop comes back. Then a knight check. Bishop goes here. Bishop takes, rook, and then the queen. Therefore, win the match. Check. Knight takes. Mate. Alright folks, the pain is continued. Three continuous pad matches and no blunder checks, resulting in three continuous poor matches. Okay, I just do have time for one more match. My black repertoire is in shambles. I'm playing too fast as well. Protecting this pawn, the knight in. It's a very nice move. Prepares this, takes, and then I simply castle, allowing him to take. The knight takes, pawn takes, and then I castle. And if he does that, I simply castle. Typically closes the position. If not, even if he closes, I think I can just try and do this. But then this bishop is the dead bishop. And I need a way to activate it, so we'll find the ways. Let's see folks what's happening. Black's idea is to close this. White's idea is to get out of the pawn chain. Alright, so now I'm going to put this bishop here, pinning it. Alright, putting some pressure on this pawn. Knight takes, bishop takes, and then again you need to do something. It's pretty protected, no issues. Alright, two bishops protecting the king. Pawn takes, isolated pawn on both sides. This has two attackers and two defenders. And this knight can jump, but I can be kicked out. The idea here being pawn takes, knight takes, and I don't have a defense. So I need to defend the pawn somehow. Alright, idea why I played this. But the idea, okay, it's not like a bad thing, but my rough idea was to just get a rook instead of the queen, defending a pawn in the center of the board. Let's get this one here. Then probably the bishop sits here. Pawn push, yeah, not too many options, and then I'm going to pick it up this way. So okay, this pawn's lost. Interesting. When I target it, it goes back. Pawn takes. Knight takes, pawn takes, pawn takes, and then we are fine. Its equality has been restored. Queen takes, that's fine. Interesting. Now I feel I have some chance. Okay, I have, first of all, I get this pawn back. Protect this pawn. Targeting this pawn here. Pawn push, pawn takes, attacks. Then I think I'll get this pawn back. So we are okay, not great, not bad. We are okay. All right. Alright, so this makes sense that he wants to defend, and it makes sense. I want to defend, and I'm going to play. The next move is, I need to find a way to get this bishop into the game. This bishop is just like literally out of the game. I can actually push and try to get this bishop into the game. He's going to target this. Let him target it. I think I'm going to push this and get this in. Let's try that. This bishop is the problem. It's not into the game. Rook takes, bishop takes. Bishop takes not an issue, so I can just play it here, targeting the pawn and the back. Now I think he has a problem of... There's some problem here. Pawn here, pawn push, rook here. Oh, bishop here, knight takes. It's a problem. I think did I just give up a pawn? The pawn seems to be lost. Okay, this pawn is lost. Defend the pawn. Pawn push, pawn takes. Takes. Then let me push. Last game. Okay. All right. Last game. So 4 consecutive losses. So tough day. Sorry, I think I just had to resign actually. So yes, super tough day, 4 consecutive losses. And yeah, let's look at my profile situation. So we are at 17 points down, but yes, 1 draw, that we cannot call it a draw, but yeah, then 3 consecutive losses, and a lot of them very, very bad losses. So it's not a great positive mindset day today for me, and we can call it a day after a long day, but not a I wouldn't say not a productive day. It's learning the opening gaps, middle game gaps, all of that have been found, but yes, doesn't feel great after a tough day at office.